My husband doesn't want to have intimacy with me unless it is to conceive kids. I have recently gotten married to my husband, Edward, 2 months ago. We both attended the same church ever since we were little, and I started to like him over the years. At 20, we started gradually talking to each other and got engaged at 24. My husband is very religious and never misses a service. I, too, am religious, but not as much as him. We both respect the other's choice and it's not really an issue between us. However, when we were dating and engaged, he didn't come near me in any way. For example, we rarely held hands, and he never hugged nor kissed me on the cheeks, even though it's a form of greeting that's very used in our culture. It bothered me a bit, but I think that he was doing it out of respect. The roller coaster was our wedding night. During the ceremony, we danced for the first time, we held hands, and when we got to our hotel we hugged and he kissed me for the first time on my lips. It wasn't like making out or anything, just a peck. That's it, nothing else. We didn't do anything more, not even cuddled. We just showered and went to sleep because we were extremely exhausted. Right when I was about to fall asleep when we were talking, he told me that he won't do anything unless it is to conceive kids. I wasn't sure of what to say, so I just remained silent and dozed off. This literally crushed my expectations. Of course, I understand that he doesn't want to do anything, but really? Not until we decide to have kids? Which is minimum 2 years away. I love my husband with all of my heart and I would never leave him, as he is the best and most respectful human being I've ever met and an amazing person overall, but I can't seem to accept this. Ever since I was a teen, I have been addicted to Wattpad and to spicy stories, so of course, I have always dreamt of my wedding night. I didn't really want to keep my expectations really high because I knew that it will most likely not come to reality, but I never thought that this could happen. I was disappointed for the rest of our honeymoon, which lasted a week. I know it's my fault for not talking to him about it, but I was really afraid of doing so. You see, in our culture, it's not appropriate for a woman to talk about these things, nor initiate intimacy. Plus Edward is religious, like I said, so I was afraid of him judging me if I did anything that he could consider unholy or whatever. I even tried to seduce him for the past couple of months, but he wouldn't look at me, not in a mean way, but he would just laugh it off and give me a peck or something like that. It's really starting to bug me because I have a somewhat high drive and really want to do things with him. I can't help it. I don't really know what's the reason behind this, and I don't know how to address the subject with him. Once more, I will not even consider leaving him, so please all advice will be appreciated. Update. So, after posting yesterday, I was literally bombarded by hundreds of comments suggesting that Edward might be a homosexual and using me to cover up his sexuality. I wasn't ready at all for such a possibility, and it had never crossed my mind actually. Compared to other people from our community, we are one of the few who aren't homophobic, and we previously discussed our sexualities before. I don't want to really get into this topic, but Edward was really honest with me at that time that he is straight and that he just can't picture himself being homosexual, religious or not. Besides, we both have online jobs, so we are together literally the whole time and have mutual friends, so I would quickly have noticed any suspicious behavior. Today,